Back at it on the Hangout, guys. Time to have some fun. So, if you're on the internet, you probably follow Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas has been caught training to return to the NBA, but the caveat here is he's using the Bane mask to be able to restrict his breathing so he can work on his cardio. Now, we all remember Gilbert's tenure in the NBA, one of the most exciting 2.5 years that we had.
Also more than that.
Was it more than that?
Yeah.
No, but his superstardom was about that window, right?
Right, sure.
And it was a really ugly exit for him. And on the heels of him hitting the gym, and also on the heels of this really super weird video of Steve Francis going around Instagram where Beyonce's Drunken Love is being played at a nightclub and he's pouring champagne on himself, we want to talk about who had the worst exit from the NBA after achieving the level of superstardom. Now, I'm going to protect my boy Steve Francis here and say he had migraines, and that was the real problem for his exit.
Sure.
Dan Gladman, pick your boy.
The only thing that's coming to mind, and you're going to hate me for this.
Don't say Steve Francis.
No, but I thought Olajuwon went out with a win.
Time out!
He did.
That was,
continue.
was very disappointing.
Yeah.
Houston, obviously, he was a Hall of Famer, one of the best ever.
No, we're talking about
but
the ending of his career.
The end of his career, the 3-year deal in Toronto, awful.
You can't play.
I did.
You can't even run up the court.
Yeah. That wins. That wins.
Yeah.
I just did.
You win, man.
Hands down, man.
I went there.
He wins.
Where did you think Hakeem Olajuwon was the worst exit? No. Okay.
Did you see the
I want to hear your
numbers?
answer. No.
Hakeem the Dream, bro.
First, let's hear Dwayne Francis' answer.
Vince Carter. Oh, he's still playing. Sorry.
So you didn't do your research. Good.
Allen Iverson.
Ooh.
I don't like the way he went out. He could have been a role player on the team, like we talked about Paul Pierce being, or maybe Ray Allen being, and coming off the bench to provide offense for a team. He said he would do that in Memphis and Detroit and Denver, everywhere. He never did it, and he never got a ring, and he could have got a ring. That's kind of sad.
Still a little upset about Dan's
I'm
comment.
with that
Sorry.
too, man.
All right, Beck, your choice.
Yeah, I'm still sour that he left Toronto, so Tracy McGrady. I think the potential there, even he acknowledges it, and even him leaving on the bench of the Spurs, watching the Spurs blow the lead in a suit, it kind of, that's sad.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I think all of your answers sucked. Okay, I'd like to give a special mention to Latrell Sprewell, who once offered a contract in the tens of millions of dollars, then turned to the general manager that offered him that contract and says, "You kidding me? I got kids to feed." Now that's a bad exit. And can I send another honorable mention, since I'm the one only bringing the real heat here? Stephon Marbury.
Okay. Yeah.
On his way to China.
He's doing good in China. He's not even done.
Okay, he's done. He's long done. All right, quickly, we wanted to get to the Canadians in the draft, Beck. I know you got a lot of love for these kids. We're going to bump that one to next week. But quickly, your thoughts on where boys like Nick Stauskas, Baczynski, and those guys are going to go?
Man, I just got to talk about Tyler Ennis. Man.
Okay, I knew you were going there. I just wanted to throw out some other
That's the homie, man. Tyler Ennis, like, I was fortunate enough to go out there and watch him. Not only is the only pure point guard, in my opinion, in this draft, like, he has a basketball mind. He's brought up with, like, Tony McIntyre, CIA bounce, man. It's unbelievable,
That's
man.
part of the team.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we got to send a lot of love to these kids. It's going to be a big draft month and like a build-up for these guys of pre-draft workouts, final days of school. So it should be interesting to see these Canadians as they enter the draft. Quickly, I want to ask you a question, though, because I found something out. You were on tour twice with Snoop Dogg.
Oh, yeah.
What was that experience like?
I mean, hey, man, it was a high experience.
Oh, good God, okay, here we go.
Airplane Boys and Snoop, I mean.
All right, and now we got to throw this one to Dwayne Sweets Watson. What else are you working on right now?
Me, really?
Yeah, other than the Hangout.
Oh, the Hangout, obviously. Still writing for Slam Magazine, TSN 1050 one-on-one, and Raptors broadcast as well. So I keep busy, you know.
And Dan, we know you're not doing Raptors broadcast this summer. What are you doing?
I'm hanging out here on the couch with you, and actually I'll be producing some TFC, Toronto FC games in the near future.
Okay, cool. Listen, you guys seen this really cool book we got on the set? This is Basketball Sneakers That Changed the Game. You got to like us on Facebook, of course, and join us, of course, and we will give one of the people who submit one of the shoes in this, the best shoe photo on our Facebook page. The best sneaker shoe. We will give you a copy of the book. I want to send a shout out to my man Thomas and the team at Hamilton Watches, and my man Naiden, of course, who invented these really cool hangers, of course, personalized for the Hangout. We will have their information up on the Facebook chat, on our Facebook page, and of course, we're going to tweet them out and send some stuff on Instagram. Much love to those guys for supporting the team. My last comment I got to say, for the Toronto Raptors and all the fans of the Toronto Raptors, after Raptors Day, I got a lot of great tweets and a lot of great feedback about what the Raptors did this year. And I want to thank everyone that came out to the square, everyone that supported us on Twitter, everyone that supported the We the North hashtag. Every Canadian that tuned into a basketball game this year, myself, Dan, Dwayne, even Beck, we all thank and support you guys. This has been Canada's home for talking hoops. The Hangout. Come back next week, all right? Peace.